I am so sick of skinny people, and I mean that genuinely.
Thin people take everything.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. I hate skinny people.
You guys are just mad because you're literally the beauty standard. You have everything going your way, and I could still fuck your man.
Hello and welcome to Twitter Tells, and it's a thick one today, and I don't mean the healthy type of thick. I mean obese. Hey guys, before we start, we have an intense story time Saturday, tomorrow, and I hope to see y'all here. Get ready. It's so annoying for me, but funny for y'all. I'm so interested in what you have to say about it and complain with me at 9 a.m. PST Saturday. Okay, back to the video. Recently, I got into a bit of trouble by the fat positive warriors calling myself a non-fat on TikTok, and that post is staying alive because it's offensive to call yourself not fat, which I found very interesting because in the body positive and the fat positive community, not only do they have terms that classify different sort of fats, oh yeah, it says a few right here in this person's hashtag: super fat, infinity fat, death fat.
Sounds like you have mental problems, man.
But this group also has names for people who do not fit into their fat classification. That's right, they refer to people like me as the thins, non-fats, and a new one that I have never heard, the thin mints. So because I am now part of the wonderful world of TikTok, and if you didn't know that on this app, it is infested with PC type individuals ready to make sure you are labeling yourself correctly. So I took responsibility to use the same lingo as these individuals do in their videos that are titled, you know, what I eat in a day as a fat person,
what I eat in a day as a fat person who's not on a diet,
or my daily routine as a fat person. I certainly do not want to call myself fat. That would not be correct. And most importantly, it's not how I identify. And how people identify and making sure to respect that is all the rage these days, right? Respecting how people identify, whether it be gender, race.
I identify as black. No, it's a serious question.
And body. And one of the things that I identify as is a non-fat. Actually, as someone who was very insecure about her body when she was younger, before I started eating correctly, when I was at the height of my binge eating disorder, I constantly called myself a fat ass. So when I did post that, even though I was being a little goofy, very sarcastic, I mean, it's pretty difficult to take these people seriously. They have a fatness spectrum.
Okay, this is the fatness spectrum. A small fat is a size 18 and lower.
It was a huge, I don't know, something that happened in my brain when I posted it, and I was like, holy shit, I'm not fat. I am no longer obese. It's so weird because normally when I'm just walking around doing my daily things, I still think of myself as that insecure fat chick. But then when I watch my videos or I see pictures of myself, because I was someone that would sprint away from pictures. Pictures were a big no. That would just spiral me into a very deep negative self-talk to myself when I saw me in pictures. So from someone who was like that, and then I see myself in pictures, or if I like rewatch my video when it's all edited and everything, and I'm like, holy shit, that's me. It's such a weird feeling. Even though I was trying to be, you know, funny in that little TikTok, it was a huge power move. But a lot of the body positive warriors didn't like that descriptor, whether it was correct or not. A young woman named Athena said, you could have called yourself muscular. And I told her, well, there's a lot of things that everyone could have done, but I chose this, Athena. And then she says that I hate fat people. Me? All because I called myself not fat or non-fat? Well, with that logic, then the people calling themselves fat hate skinny people.
I hate skinny people.
Well, I mean, we all know that. She does. Your video has obviously offended fat people, but you don't see them as human. It just seems that there's so much rage for a term that is one, true, and two, that this group calls me as an insult or a little haha, the thins. And then when I use her insult as a joke myself, then there's an issue. Athena, are they only allowed to make fun of me? Are they the only ones allowed to call me a thin mint? This person straight up says that she hates thin people. But then I say nothing of those words and I hate all fat people? Your video has obviously offended fat people. That took me back a little bit because my video was actually filled with obese people laughing at the what I eat a day as a fat person. Those videos were supposedly meant to empower fat people, and there were many fat people saying, What the fuck is up with that title? This doesn't empower me at all. I also talked about the whole non-fat term that they labeled me in past videos, and they also thought that was very odd. And they were also laughing at me using the non-fat term because that's what I am to them. They were laughing, not just fat people, everybody. It was laughing at the new term that we all discovered from a fat liberationist herself, offendments. But in short, most people were not offended by me calling myself a non-fat, because it's true. But random TikTok girl says that all fat people are offended, which offended me and made my heart very sad because that means my own watchers lied to me. They lied to me.
Michelle, it is I, your fairy fat mother.
My fairy fat mother?
Dear, I have heard about all of this drama and commotions.
Oh my gosh, you weren't offended, my fairy fat mother?
Why ever would you think I would be offended by it? Of course I'm not offended. And as a matter of fact, I and the rest of the Cellulite Society of America have brought you testimonials that you can share with everyone else.
Me and my cat, Chunky Bee, are both obese, and we are not offended by this video.
Used to be almost 500 pounds, now I'm under 4. And you know what? I'm still not offended by Michelle McDaniel.
I am obese and I'm not offended by this video.
I am obese, you know, we got the chins going on, and no, I am definitely not offended by the term non-fat. In fact, I'm like kind of offended that that's even like a thing.
I am an obese person. What? Do I not look? Hold on, let me show you. So, this is me. This is my measurements at the moment, and as you can see, this BMI right here, it's over 30, which means that I am technically obese. And as an obese person, I would like to tell you that the term non-fat does not offend me at all.
Well, goodness, I feel so much better, but now I'm just confused. She's saying that obese people are upset, but then these obese people are saying, no, I'm not upset. My fairy fat mother said she is not upset. Yoshi said that she's not upset. So which is it? Is it offensive or is it not? Oh God, I think it's subjective. So then this person on TikTok just got very frustrated and told me to just change my mindset. And then to that I said, no. LOL.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
She must have taken a step outside of her fantasy world of you can tell someone to change their mindset to your mindset and they'll do it, into reality where that doesn't quite work. And I'm just guessing she just tiptoed herself back into fantasy land because I didn't hear from her after that. What's the point, right? I'm not going to. I am not fat, which qualifies me as a non-fat, which those people called me. Athena. Did my boobs fall out? Okay, we're good. I'm not wearing a bra. Just so y'all know. Use that information how you would like to. I'm also dressed in all black to celebrate the new Adam's Family movie. And like fall's coming, so, but back on topic. So since Athena is upset about me calling myself non-fat and that equals me hating fat people, I thought we would highlight a woman that full on says she hates skinny people. You saw her in the beginning.
I've said it once, I'll say it again. I hate skinny people. Y'all are not helping your case. You guys are just mad because you're literally the beauty standard. You have everything going your way, and I could still fuck your man.
Yeah, we had to play that again so you could hear it again. Could you imagine if I got on TikTok and said, I hate fat people. Y'all are just so mad because you are not the beauty standard and I am. And quite frankly, I could fuck your man faster than you downing a whole box of ho-hos. Is that good if a girl has a quickie? I don't know, but you get the idea.
And for all of you guys that were getting mad, being like, oh yeah, like let's trash other body types. Yeah, I'm not body positive.
Okay, girl. See, people act like this is what I say about fat people. Athena, where are you?
I'm body neutral, and frankly, I'm pro-fat liberation.
Drop the fucking mic. She's like, she's gonna start rapping like Lardy B after this. Lardy B's a real person. For people who think I'm just naming fat people lard, no, she's real. I've downloaded some of her songs. I listen to them on cheat day. Channeling my inner Lardy B, because Lord knows I be eating sometimes.
So nowhere in there doesn't mean that I have to give a single fuck about skinny people.
I just think it's funny how many people from the fat positive group says these type of things, but these same people constantly tell the world that the skinnies, the thins, the non-fats are the villains, and they just hate fat people. Y'all out here on TikTok publicly stating that you hate skinny people and you can fuck their man. I probably wouldn't like you either.
Because I don't. I want everyone to feel comfortable in their bodies.
Come on. You were doing so well telling the truth before. You don't give a fuck about thin people, so why would you give a fuck about if they feel comfortable in their bodies or not?
Because your size does not matter. But nowhere do I care about skinny specific problems.
Okay, so then you don't care. Anyway, I promised last video I would show you guys the full TikTok of the woman who says she is sick and tired of thin people. Basically, in this video, she is very upset that this app, TikTok, will distort your body to make you look fat. And she is under the impression that a bunch of thin people, or the thins, or the thin mints, got together and said,
how can we validate our feelings today? An app that will turn people fat. Yes, that's it. This will make us feel better and definitely not something that's just supposed to be goofy.
Wow, yet another stupid fucking fat-phobic trend on this hellfire of an app. I am so sick of skinny people, and I mean that genuinely. I am fucking sick of skinny people. Every day there's a new trend on this app that thin people are using to validate their thinness, and I find it so funny because is that all you have going for you? Because if all you have going for you is that you're not fat, that doesn't make you any better or any more pretty or more attractive or healthier or superior.
Some of those things are very true, but I love how she slides in or healthier. Honey, I weigh less than Tammy Slayton. It does make me healthier. That's a fact. I also love how she says if all you have going for you is that you're not fat, as if this group doesn't make their whole personality just being fat. Like that's their content, they're fat, that's it, no shame. There are shows that center around people just being fat. I don't need to name them out. Multiple, tons. TLC, where you at? It's entertaining, but don't try to downgrade others that do it. If someone only has being thin as to what's going for them, let it be, because the only thing that you have going for you is that you're fat. Congratulations, at least right now, because it's very popular on social media to sit on your ass and just be fat. Not popular for your heart and joints, but it will get you views on TikTok.
Congratulations, you're a failure.
Oh, I failed, did I?
Yes.
Another thing that these people like to do is discredit people with body dysmorphia. Body dysmorphic disorder, or BDD, or body dysmorphia, is a mental health condition where a person spends a lot of time worrying about flaws in their appearance. These flaws are often unnoticeable to others, but very noticeable to the individual. People of any age can have BDD, but it's most common in teenagers and young adults. And bodybuilders, holy shit. I'm actually making a whole video on body dysmorphia. I talked a little bit about like my perception and my issues in the beginning of this video, but I don't want to get too deep into it. But people in this group who say, be who you are, talk about your struggles, tell your truth, will tell any non-fat person who struggles with body dysmorphia, shh, 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 shh. No, you can't say these things. You're gonna make the proud fatties feel bad about themselves and oppress us with your thinness.
Another thing, having body dysmorphia isn't an excuse to post harmful fat-phobic content publicly. You could post this to your private, you could post this to your friends only, you could not post it at all, you could just look at it yourself.
So people who struggle with body dysmorphia don't even post. Fat people, you're free to do whatever you want. So on the topic of fat people posting about being fat good and non-fat people just bad, and how Athena said I should have labeled myself as muscular, okay. But what about, you know, thin people? Can they label themselves as thin? No. Well, someone did, and people got mad. And not only did this person say that she was thin, she said that she was skinny, fit, thin, and curvy, which to me looks to be true. She's not straight up and down, but she's got a small figure with some hips on her. But people were mad at it all. This video got on my nerves, and I didn't know why. It's because I think skinny and fit were used synonymous. Fit is not about body size, and she is pushing that narrative. Yeah, but What if she is fit though? A fat person can be fat and fit. A skinny person can be skinny and fit. This post is very unnecessary. Skinny isn't fit. Sorry, but I do have to say this. When you upload, can you please think about the text that accompanies it first? You just came across as extremely condescending. Sorry, but I'm not responsible for how you interpret basic English. And I will follow her right now. I think we can end the video right here, class. What did we learn? Anyone who is fat is free to label themselves as is. People who are not fat are not allowed to call themselves a non-fat, skinny, curvy, but the fat people can call you that. Fat people can also full on say,
I hate skinny people.
But if you are a non-fat person and you call yourself non-fat, then you absolutely hate fat people. Oh, and this chick does not have to fit the beauty standard and she can still.
I could still fuck your man.
Well guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks to my subscribers and Queen Star San, my very fat mother, for sending me all these cute little videos. You guys are hilarious. So thank you once again for, first of all, watching my videos, being here, getting to the end of the video, following me on Instagram, and then partaking in all of my antics on all the platforms. And remember, we have a story time tomorrow at 9 a.m. Get your popcorn ready. But we will get into that tomorrow. Remember, you do not have to be a size 2. Having big biceps to scare away all the boys and the fat positive weirdos is great to have, but not needed to be healthy. But health is very important. And y'all, just a quick second, being on TikTok all day, worrying about people calling themselves non-fat or thin or curvy can't be healthy either. Take a walk, okay? Hop on the treadmill, y'all, work off some steam, okay? Bye.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Hi. Now, I'm not obese. However, I am both thick and curvy. And I am not offended by this video. However, I will be offended if you call me straight size.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums.